So Unit 2, Activity 4, again, some hydrological processes, so hydro meaning water. In this case, keep in mind that water can be in a variety of states. It can be a gas, a liquid, or a solid. So in this case, we've got some solid, it's frozen, it's going to be either in the form of snow or ice, and it's discussing things like avalanches. Okay, and so how are those avalanches sort of created and how they occur? So the beginning of the section is going to go through the Mines On activity. So basically take a look at this little video here to see one occurring and to see how someone basically escapes with their life. Once that's done, complete this little quiz here with some important information related to avalanches. In the action section, you're looking at the anatomy of an avalanche. So here you're going to be taking a look at things to sort of learn about the different things that are required in order to cause avalanches. So there's different things that are geological characteristics. So again, mountains, the slope, the surface, those different types of things. And then down here, there's atmospheric conditions. So the weather is really important. So these four things right here are really, once you add or take a look at the slope of what's going on, there's something that have a really big impact on when avalanches or whether avalanches will occur. So some more information here and sort of taking a look at those different layers and what the atmospheric conditions might have done. Again, a little quiz to sort of do right here to sort of check your understanding and see how things are going. And then basically patterns and trends in seasonal weather conditions. So you're going to do a spatial significance of Revelstoke. So study the map below and then click on the steps to reveal the details. So click on this picture to enlarge it. Go through those steps to create that assignment or activity. This one here, there's a bookmarks tab. So with this map here, once you click on it, you're going to go up and into the bookmarks and you can check out the information on all these avalanches that have occurred as well. And then there's some questions to sort of think about related to that activity as well. Right here, what happens is that you're given some information. And so here's sort of your temperatures and atmospheric conditions. And with that, you're supposed to then take a look at it and try to figure out, okay, so when, based on these atmospheric conditions, would this area be susceptible to having an avalanche occur? So going back into those atmospheric conditions and thinking about how each of them can sort of cause snowpack to become unstable. And if they do become unstable, is there something else happening here that could sort of set that snowpack off and to make that snowpack come down, whether it be weight, whether it be wind, those types of things. Those are the things you're thinking about based on what you've just learned in this unit. And then using that data and information, you're going to then determine a date when you think that this snowpack is at the greatest risk of causing an avalanche. And so here you're going to looking at the different conditions, right? The weak layers, the slabs, all those things that were caused. Make reference now to each of the weather parameters that are affecting the risk of an avalanche leading up to your chosen date. Use geographic language such as increasing, decreasing, static, critical, etc. And then 4, make sure you got full sentences, proper spelling and grammar. And make sure your paragraph contains an intro, a body, and a conclusion. So that's your opening sentence, like your supporting ideas, and your closing sentence. And then submit this to your teacher using this Dropbox right here. Then once you've completed that, you had your chosen date. So you're going to share your chosen date in the class discussion along with your paragraph that you just created. And then make a comment on one of your classmates' chosen dates as to whether you agree or disagree with the date that they've chosen. The final consolidation piece is a patterns and trends analysis. So using all the stuff you learned, we're going to create a patterns and trends analysis for Revelstoke. And again, you can enter the location here and go through the various steps to create your paragraph and then submit your work to the Dropbox.